We have studied about three types of material which are called as brittle, ductile, malleable, and we have discussed their examples also. As we have studied, whenever the bodies or materials are stretched elastically in such a way that a large strain is produced in that material, such materials are known as elastomer. So one more graph also we have to consider here, that is stress strain curve for increasing and decreasing load. For some type of material, when the stress is applied, for example vulcanized rubber. What is meant by vulcanized rubber? When sulfur and rubber get combined together, it is called as a vulcanized rubber. When vulcanized rubber to that material, when the stress is applied, the strain is produced. But when the stress is removed to zero, then strain does not regain to zero. Some strain will remain in that material. That means strain lags in that material. So that lagging of strain behind the stress is called as elastic hysteresis. कुठल्याही मटेरियलला आपण इथे व्हल्कनाइज्ड रबर म्हटलंय. व्हल्कनाइज्ड रबर म्हणजे काय? रबर अँड सल्फर when they combines together, when they mixed with each other, the combination is called as a vulcanized rubber. आणि जेव्हा अशा रबरला आपण स्ट्रेस अप्लाय करतो, because of that there is a strain is produced in that material. But when the stress is removed to zero, म्हणजे जेवढा आपण स्ट्रेस अप्लाय केलाय तो कम्प्लिटली रिमूव्ह केला तरी पण स्ट्रेन कम्प्लिटली झिरो होत नाही. That means the strain is lagging behind the stress. That the lagging of strain behind the stress is called as elastic hysteresis. Remember this term. What is meant by elastic hysteresis? Now we have to consider this one more graph which gives us the stress and strain graph for increasing and decreasing load. जसं की आपण यंग्स मॉड्युलस फाइंड आउट करताना किंवा आपण याच्या आधीचा जो ग्राफ पाहिला, स्ट्रेस अगेन्स्ट स्ट्रेन कर्व, इन दॅट ग्राफ व्हॉट वी हॅव डन, वी हॅव टेकन अ लॉंग अँड थिन वायर and to its lower end we have applied some load, and in each step we are increasing load and corresponding strain produced in the wire we have to observe, and then we have to plot the graph of stress against strain. हा जो इन्क्रीजिंग लोड आपण प्रत्येक स्टेपला करत होतो तो कुठपर्यंत, टिल फायनली दी वायर ब्रेक्स. वायर ब्रेक होईपर्यंत आपल्याला तो फोर्स अप्लाय करावा लागतो, आणि त्यामुळे त्या फोर्समुळे स्ट्रेस आणि स्ट्रेन किती आहे त्या मटेरियलमध्ये तो प्रत्येक रिडिंगला मेजर करायचा असतो. आणि देन यू हॅव टू प्लॉट द ग्राफ ऑफ स्ट्रेस अँड स्ट्रेन, जो आपण मागचा ग्राफ पाहिला येतो. दॅट ग्राफ गिव्स अस द बिहेवियर ऑफ वायर अंडर इन्क्रीजिंग लोड. दॅट ग्राफ वी हॅव डिस्कस्ड इन डिटेल. आता आपल्या इथे इन्क्रीजिंग अँड डिक्रीजिंग लोड म्हणजे त्या मटेरियलला आपण सुरुवातीला लोड इन्क्रीज करत जाणार आणि नंतर त्याच स्टेपने परत आपण तो लोड रिमूव्ह करत जाणार, म्हणजे तो लोड डिक्रीज करत जाणार. तो द नेचर ऑफ द ग्राफ विल बी लाईक दिस. स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन कर्व फॉर इन्क्रीजिंग लोड. दिस ग्राफ from this O to B, like this. See here, this is the stress strain curve for increasing load. जेव्हा increasing load continuous आपण करत राहू मटेरियलला, तेव्हा स्ट्रेस आणि स्ट्रेनचा ग्राफ जो आहे, the nature of that graph will be like this. And when the load we have to decrease in each step, again stress and strain, what is that we have to again measure. And if the graph is plotted, the nature of graph is like this, that is from B to O. OB is the stress strain curve for increasing load, and BO is the stress strain curve for decreasing load. So in this graph stress and strain, we have studied, or we know the stress strain curve for increasing load. or a stress strain curve for decreasing load. If they join together, we get such type of loop. So in this enclosed loop, area of this loop, it gives us the dissipation of energy during deformation of the material. When the material gets deformed, the energy get dissipated in that way. In that case, when the force is applied or stress is applied to the body, it gets deformed. When stress is removed, it again comes into its original form. So in both the cases, energy get dissipated. And what amount of energy get dissipated while increasing or decreasing the load to the wire? That gives us this area of the loop. So this area of this enclosed loop gives us the energy dissipated, dissipation of energy for the deformation of any material. We have studied stress, strain, Young's modulus. Now we solve some numericals on these articles. So read this problem. When a wire of length 2 meter and cross-sectional area 10 raised to minus 6 meter square is stretched by a load of 5 kg, the length of the wire increases by 1 millimeter. Calculate number 1 longitudinal stress, number 2 longitudinal strain, and number 3 Young's modulus of the material of wire. For this, given thing is G, that is acceleration due to gravity, and it is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Whenever we have to solve any problem, first of all write down the given things in the problem along with their notations. So with these notations you can remember the formula and you can solve easily the terms which you have to ask. So first one is the length of the material. Length of this wire is 2 meter. Length, original length we denote it by capital L, is equal to 2 meter. Area of cross section is denoted by capital A, is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. M, that is the load attached to that wire. म्हणजेच मास अप्लाय केलेला असणार आहे वायरच्या लोअर एंडला. That mass applied is equal to 5 kilogram. Because of this mass, we are applying force to that wire, and because of that force, the wire gets extended. The length of wire increases. That extension produced in the wire or increasing length of the wire is 1 millimeter. Increasing length or elongation produced in the wire, that we denote by this letter small l, which is equal to 1 millimeter. आता see here, all these terms are given in SI unit. आपल्याला हे मिलीमीटरचं सुद्धा SI मध्ये कन्व्हर्जन करून घ्यावं लागेल, म्हणजे मिलीमीटरचे आपल्याला मीटर मध्ये करावं लागेल. So 1 millimeter is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 meter. So we have written L is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Acceleration due to gravity is also given 9.8 meter per second square. All these given things write first. See, all the terms are in the same system of unit, and then you can solve the problem. Then what we have to find, what we have to determine, that also you can write. To find, आता आपल्याला काय काय find out करायचं आहे. The first one is longitudinal stress, second one is longitudinal strain, and third is Young's modulus. Then first thing, longitudinal stress आपण find out करूया. First number longitudinal stress. लॉन्जिट्यूडनल स्ट्रेसचा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला माहिती आहे. इट इज इक्वल टू फोर्स अपॉन एरिया. फोर्स इज इक्वल टू काय, मास इंटू ऍक्सलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटी डिवायडेड बाय एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. मास अप्लाइड 5 किलोग्रॅम होतं. जी ची व्हॅल्यू 9.8 डिवायडेड बाय एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इज 10 raised to minus 6. Do this multiplication, you get the value is 49 into 10 raised to 6. The स्ट्रेसचं युनिट काय आहे, that is Newton per meter square. So longitudinal stress, it is equal to 49 into 10 raised to 6 Newton per meter square. It is longitudinal strain. The formula is what? Change in length upon original length. Change in length, that is increase in length, it is 1 millimeter, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Original length, that is 2 meter, L is equal to 2 meter. So do these calculations, you get it is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3, or you write it as 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. Since the strain is the ratio of two similar quantities, it does not have any unit. And Young's modulus formula, ratio of longitudinal stress to the longitudinal strain. So substitute the value of longitudinal stress and longitudinal strain. Longitudinal stress is 49 into 10 raised to 6. Longitudinal strain is 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. Do this calculation. Y is equal to 9.8 into 10 raised to 10 Newton per meter square. This problem carries 3 marks. Longitudinal stress, longitudinal strain and Young's modulus, each for 1 mark. Find the increase in pressure required to decrease in volume of given quantity of mercury by 2 into 10 raised to minus 3%. Given आहे bulk modulus of mercury equal to 2.8 into 10 raised to 10 Newton per meter square. Bulk modulus related हा प्रॉब्लेम आपल्याला सॉल्व करायचा आहे. So as usual, first we have to write the given things. Read carefully. Find the increase in pressure, म्हणजे आपल्याला प्रेशर मधला चेंज फाइंड करायचा आहे. Increase in pressure. बल्क मॉड्युलसचा जो फॉर्म्युला आहे तो हा आहे. बल्क मॉड्युलस इट इज डिनोटेड बाय लेटर के अँड इज इक्वल टू व्ही डी पी अपॉन डी व्ही किंवा व्ही डेल्टा पी अपॉन डेल्टा व्ही. आपल्याला चेंज इन प्रेशर काढायचं आहे आणि हा डेल्टा पी गिव्स अस द चेंज इन प्रेशर. सो यू हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट दिस व्हॅल्यू ऑफ डेल्टा पी. केव्हा काढायची आहे ती? To find the increase in pressure required to decrease in volume of given quantity. जेव्हा प्रेशर इंक्रीज होईल तेव्हा व्हॉल्यूम डिक्रीज होईल. व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ गिवन क्वांटिटी ऑफ मर्क्युरी बाय 2 into 10 raised to minus 3%. So remember this. Change in volume upon original volume. आपल्याला इथे काय दिलंय? डिक्रीज इन व्हॉल्यूम. So this decrease in volume is given in terms of percentage. Decrease in volume you can write is delta V upon V, which is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 3%, and therefore we have to divide it by 100. So this delta V upon V, it comes to be 2 into 10 raised to minus 5. 100 से powers वरती गेल्यावरती 10 raised to minus 2 होणार. So it comes to be 2 into 10 raised to minus 5. K is also given. Bulk modulus is also given 2.8 into 10 raised to 10 Newton per meter square, and calculate the increase in pressure. Decrease in volume आहे, so there should be the increase in pressure. So use the formula bulk modulus K is equal to V delta P upon delta V. Rearrange this formula to get the value for delta P. So delta P becomes K into delta V upon V. Substitute the value of K and delta V upon V. Delta V upon V is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5. K is equal to 2.8 into 10 raised to 10. So 2.8 into 2, it becomes 5.6. 10 raised to 10 and 10 raised to minus 5, it comes to be 10 raised to 5. So increase in pressure, that comes to be 5.6 into 10 raised to 5. प्रेशरचं युनिट आपल्याला माहिती आहे, इट इज न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वेअर, और यू कॅन ऑल्सो राइट इट ॲज 5.6 into 10 raised to 5 Pascal, one another unit for pressure.